Hey friends, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It is TheTranspondster or Adriana, whatever you feel like calling me today. We are in Oasis Springs in The Sims 4 doing a starter home for you today. Usually I do a starter home in like a real-time build, but I was feeling kind of quick and speedy. I'm getting ready to go on a holiday, so I'm trying to get some back content going. Not that I'm rushing this out for you guys, I'm still, putting in enough time here. But anyway, I wanted to do this in Oasis Springs because I very rarely build in the desert, and I feel like that takes me all the way back to The Sims 2 when I started out with just gameplay, and I didn't like playing in the desert because it felt so bland and boring. So, yeah, I never really experienced Strangerville, if I'm being honest. I feel like I should go back and relive my Sims 2 days and explore that a little more as a grown up because I feel like my game style has changed a lot. Anyways, all of that being said, here we are in the desert. We're building a little bit more of a lower income home. I want to say it's more Arizona inspired because I feel like Oasis Springs has that feel. And of course, this is for my realistic save file. So I felt like that was the vibe that we were going to go for here in Oasis Springs. I really like how it turned out. I do get this front piece there. It is like a little sunroom sort of situation, which I feel like when you live in a desert, that's really nice to have as an option. There's more temperature control to that. You could have some more air circulation and ventilation so it's not so humid in there for you. And yeah, I feel like if I lived in Arizona or the desert, I would want to spend more of my so-called outdoor time is still indoors. Anyway, that's maybe my introverted self poking through there. I don't typically enjoy landscaping. I didn't mind it too much with this build, though I feel a little lost when I'm doing it in the desert. I barely know how to landscape on grassy terrain, so taking me into the desert doesn't help me anything. Um, I don't feel like my words made any sense there, but I'm going to continue to move on because who is paying that much attention besides myself? I like using terrain paint as a pathway option when I am building a starter home. It's a great way to save costs and still make your build look nice. Another big tip I have is using the debug menu. I can open it through cheats. I personally have a mod installed to have it accessible much easier and quicker, in my opinion, but you don't need a mod to access the items. They're available to everyone. I believe even on console, though I don't even know how to open the cheat bar on console because that's not where I play. So you'd have to Google that one. I will throw it on the screen for my PC players to open up that debug menu though in your build by catalog. Inside, I don't do anything too fancy. You do see there that I have the kitchen and living space kind of separated with, I use the get to work small fencing. I do remove it by the end to save some money because, like I said, this is a starter home. I also do change the bathroom around from the original bathroom that I get in here. It is a 2-bedroom starter home though, and the bedrooms, in my opinion, are really good sizes, but they're not too big like a typical EA house would have, so it doesn't feel too overwhelming to decorate. I feel like also we filled it in pretty well given the funds that we had to work with. I get a fair amount of skill building activities into this build. I do also have a decent TV. I don't keep this one, but I do use the other tiny living TV, so it does double as not only the TV but a radio and a bookshelf. So it's multifunctional, even though it is a little more pricey. We do get a bookshelf in this second bedroom over here that we do make into a nursery, and instead of a full bathtub shower combo, I do use the new standalone shower from the Lovestruck expansion. I really like it. It's more of like a waterfall shower head, which is nice and modern. I use this sectional as well that you can build with the Dream Home Decorator game pack, so I really like that function. You can kind of customize couches. I wish we would get more of those sectional couches in other packs and not just be limited to the one more mid-century style couch option, but I mean, that's EA for you. They do something once, get you excited for it, and then they forget they even did it the first time. At this point, I'm just trying to fiddle around with my furniture, seeing where I can save some money. So you'll see me do some of those things I talked about, swapping things out and deleting things. I make this second room a nursery. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. It seems like the most functional room to make it into, especially because I do squeeze in a desk into the kitchen and living area, so your Sims don't really need an at-home office, although you could turn this room into that if that was more for your gameplay. I don't typically play in the homes that I make for YouTube, just because when I do play The Sims, I like to, build a new home. Building's my favorite thing to do, so any chance I get to build something new, I take it. So that's literally the only reason I don't use these builds myself, but I hope that you all enjoy them for your games, and I hope that they work for you. Anytime you want to see a particular build, I really don't mind trying it out. I like testing my boundaries. At this point in the video, I am just adding in more decorations to make it feel a little more homey and less sterile and starter home like. I think we do a good job with that, and yeah, I do like how this turned out in the end. You are all set and ready to go with a nice young couple living here. I hope you enjoy this video. Hang around for the screenshots and my little thank you spiel. Thank you for being here and watching. All the support you can give means the world. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That's the best way that you can show your support to me, so I appreciate it every time it happens. Thank you again so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.